In the basketball-crazy state of Indiana, he's one of the all-time legends. A great shooter from a young age, Rick the Rocket Mount developed into arguably the greatest shooter of all time. An Indiana Mr. Basketball, National High School Player of the Year, a two-time Collegiate All-American, the all-time leading scorer at Purdue, and a #1 overall pick in the ABA draft, Mount conquered all with his shooting touch. More than 30 years after his professional career ended, Mount is still involved in the game of basketball by helping youth players. In addition to helping the teams at his alma mater, Lebanon, Mount runs a series of shooting camps each summer. On a recent June afternoon, Mount worked with Mooresville High School junior Matt Kinney and his sister Lauren, a sophomore from Lincoln Trail Junior College, at his Lebanon home, and Hoosier Authority went along for some lessons.
So Mr. Mount, tell us, where did the art of perfecting your shot, where did that start?
Well, when I was very young, my dad never wouldn't let me shoot on a 10-foot basket with a big ball when I was very young. And he liked peanuts, Planters peanuts. He took a Planters peanut can and cut the bottom out of it and nailed it up on the back porch and gave me a tennis ball and I shot on that. And then I graduated. I made a basket out of a coat hanger and a fishing net and some tape, and I went out in the garage and I would shoot out in the garage, and I would go in the corner of the garage and jump up and shoot over the rafters of the garage with a tennis ball. And I never picked up any bad habits, and I just gradually went up on smaller baskets and lower baskets and volleyball and things like that until I got about 4th grade, and then it was there.
And always remember, when you catch the ball, just like that, you caught the ball and you were just a little bit deliberate with it. I want you to be quick. I want you to bring momentum into your shot.
What's the biggest key? What's that one thing that a shot has got to have?
I think bringing momentum and rhythm into that shot, and the footwork. I'm really impressed in footwork. There's a lot of kids with bad footwork. They're teaching the jump hop, and you got to have momentum and rhythm into that shot, and the heel ball coming in there with that kind of. It promotes rhythm and momentum. And the jump hop, you just come in there, clunk, and you've lost your momentum, you lost your rhythm. You see it, and they don't shoot it well. And I think footwork is the key.
What are some of the memories you take away from your playing career?
Oh, playing at Lebanon. I played 4 years at Lebanon, and in the semi-state game, in the morning game up there against Logan Sport, they had us 50-39 at the 3rd quarter stop, and I ended up hitting 9 out of 10 jumpers and 2 free throws in the last quarter and had 47 points.
Before the three-point line?
Before the three-point line, and had 20 points in the last quarter, and we beat him 1 point, and everybody talks about the 47 points I got, but I had 15 rebounds too. Nobody ever talks about the 15 rebounds.
Also, a lot of people talk about your game. If the
61.
If the three-point line had been intact, what do you remember about that game?
Oh, that the same way in high school and against that Mooresville, I was in Zone A, and in that game, I think I was in Zone A to start. And I had 61, but the bad thing about that game, we got beat by 1 point. We lost 109-108, and kind of takes the luster off of it a little bit, but I just remember I was trying everybody on me, and they just couldn't. I shot 27 for 47. That's the most shots I ever taken in a game, 47 shots. But hit 27 of them.
Right.
That's over 50%. And they went back and charted it. I would have been, 13 for 20. 13 for 20 from the three-point line. And the guy says, well, you shot 47 times. I said, you know how much skill it takes to get 47 shots up in 40 minutes? See, I never thought it like that.
So what is it like being Rick Mount in Lebanon, Indiana in 2007?
I work with kids. A lot of these kids don't know who I am. Some of them do, because I work with the kids over at high school. But, their parents tell them or grandparents tell them about it. So it's kind of an easy going. A lot of people don't come up and knock on the door and want autographs and stuff like that. I'm an old broken down basketball player. I can still shoot.
Don't give me that. We just
I
saw
can
you
still
over
shoot.
here, yeah.
Where was your release party? It was about right there, and this elbow was sticking clear out like that. You had too much bend in here, okay? You gotta have a little bit. See how the line's cocked back a little bit? That's why I always say when you start your swing, if you got the forearm a little bit cocked, when you start your swing, then you'll have to, it's just a swing and go.
I've had these camps for 18 years, and before that, I taught shooting since 1970. I got 10 camps. I got them in Ohio, Kentucky, Indiana, Illinois, and they're going to start up about June 20th and run to about the 15th of August. You can get on www.rickmount.com and get the dates and stuff.
Thank you very much for
All right,
the
yeah.
instruction over here.
Okay.
Thanks.
What happened there? You didn't bring nothing. You didn't bring no momentum in there, did you?
No.
You just kind of, like you're on a little Sunday drive. Come on now, bring it.
Okay.
Bring momentum, okay? Keep your hand under the ball now. Don't leave it down here. Keep your hand under the ball.